Hey Facebook and YouTube, how is it going? It has been a while. So, I know the lighting is really shitty and it's going to continue to be that way until I can afford my own place and make a studio, but we're not going to wait to have that studio to start talking about what's important. And this is the biggest obstacle for me in being an influencer is I care a lot about my appearance. Like, obviously my hair looks like shit right now. Um, I'm in a fucking Loveland High School sweatshirt. Like, I don't look important or nice at all. I'm sick. So, why do I want to put myself out on the internet like this, anyways? And that's not a challenge for normal influencers who have all this money already, but it is for somebody who has no voice and maybe not even reason to really be in the conversation, to be joining the conversation. It's just another opinion out there. But I actually do research, unlike most of the people who are throwing their opinions out there. And I think that's the difference. And that's why I need to start putting videos out where I've done research and I know what I'm talking about. Because I've seen countless arguments and fake stories on Facebook, on my timeline, and other people sharing these that are my friends on Facebook. And I go, really? Did you even go double check that source? Did you triangulate the source? Did you check the who owns the company of the source? Do you know the bias behind it? Do you know if it's even true at all? Because most people don't. So, with the gun violence and all the stories and all the different predispositions, everything that's sitting out there is just open game. And nobody's talking about what to do to make sure these arguments are right. If the evidence being used in these arguments is still factual. Because a lot of them, on both sides, I'm not even going to say that. A lot of them on pro-gun side are false. Let's start with a couple. The David Hogg kid, who is a crisis advocate or whatever they're calling him. That's not true. He's just an ordinary 17-year-old kid. The conspiracy theory was made up by Alex Jones at InfoWars. Go check it out. It's a fucking conspiracy theory. Alex Jones made it up. Do you trust Alex Jones? Because if you do, there's something wrong with you. Moving on. Chicago has the highest crime rates and the highest homicide rate and the strictest gun laws. Not anymore. That's a 2010 argument. I believe it's 2010 when Indiana passed stricter gun laws. I don't know. It's not Indiana. Indiana supplies all of, or something 70-80% of the weapons used in the homicides in Chicago come from Indiana. I believe another Midwest state passed stricter gun laws back in like 2010. So the whole Chicago has no, and the Supreme Court repealed their strict gun laws, which said you're not allowed to carry handguns, concealed carry, or something like that. I don't know the actual facts. This is just a rant. This is just me getting started to come back in, and then I'll take one of those arguments in every single video and destroy it. What's another one that comes up a lot? Let's think. It's a society, American problem, not a gun problem. That's gonna be my favorite one dive into and totally demolish, because that's fucking bullshit. So, every single one of these arguments, I'm going to be having a specific video throughout whenever I want to post these, but pretty frequently, and eventually these will become more of the daily vlogs as political topics, because there really is so much misinformation going on. Somebody needs to fix it, and somebody needs to be doing some fact checking, because obviously nobody else will. I just threw my drink off my counter. Anyways, I'm coming back. I'm back. Peace out. Have a good one.